Welcome to the lab, everybody. Welcome. Let me, hold up. Give me 5 seconds. Okay. One second here. Oh, I gotta change the Wi-Fi. Oh, everything's falling apart. Hold up. Wi-Fi is coming on. It's gonna be better. Quality's gonna be better. Give it a second. We're just going to be working on some details. sounds a little bit quiet. Hold up. It's too quiet. I'm not talking, and like people ain't gonna stop by. I'm hyper focused right now, people. Hyper focused. I wanna. Maybe I'll finish the stream. It depends. It's the weekend. I got time. I have so much responsibility at the current moment, though. It's insane. Here's the thing. I would zoom in over here so you could see this, but then my time lapse would probably be a little funky, even though I could just edit it out technically. Or I could just go with the flow and be like zoomed in for 1 second and just pop right back up. We'll figure it out eventually. The camera quality ain't the best because it's on my phone, alright? If I get a better camera here soon, I'll see you soon. Don't be pushing me any further. I'll get a better setup, and then yeah, you'll be able to see kind of the details over here I'm trying to do. They look good right now in person, in my opinion. My opinion, not your opinion. You could judge me however you want, but listen to my idea for a second. These are this is a grassy mountainy area. Okay, grassy mountainy area. We got grassy. It's like grassy mountainy. All right. Over here we got the swampland. It's like Shrek almost. Someone said in one of like the first stream this looked like the monster symbol. It could be the monster symbol, but the monster symbol would be kind of a copyright strike infringement. I don't know what the hell would happen, but anyways, it's not that. It was never that, and I shouldn't even mention that. This piece has nothing to do with that. Okay, my ideas do not come from no commercialized product, and I don't give a what you think about my commercialized ideas, because they are not commercialized, okay? And my commercialized ideas are always commercialized in the sense that I'm not commercialized. So, listen, I don't sell my art. It's not something I sell, okay? The only way somebody's going to be able to receive a piece of my art is if I give it to them. So, what I'm trying to point out here is that my art is not commercial. You cannot get to my pieces of art by you giving me money, okay? So, the point is, the way that I'm going to infringe into the algorithm is eventually I will start giving away pieces to only supporters that have been here for a while, and you will get pieces, and they will eventually increase in value commercially due to that prospect of me not actually selling my work. Okay? That is one of the goals, one of the ideas we are going to move on forward from, and anyways, enough with the chit chat. I have to already edit this bullshit out. It all started. See, this is why I can't talk. If I keep talking, I'm just be. We're gonna go on an entire tangent that I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, so over here we got mountains, and I would show you the details up close. However, it would mess up with my time lapse slightly at the current moment. And don't push me to get a new camera, because I'm going to. I will. I keep saying that actually, and I haven't. It's just because other stuff's happening in life. Life is crazy at the moment, especially with mine. I'm in a leadership position, 2 different positions that are leadership related, and I have to manage this whole bunch. I have to do a bunch of stuff right now. I'm building rockets, people. I'm literally building the avionics system for a rocket, and I'm leading a team we're engineering the entire thing from scratch. Okay, so I have to find they have 1 semester previous to us, so I have to do a lot of extra stuff that you probably won't have to do in the coming years, and especially because they just threw me into a lead position out of nowhere my first semester because it's new, and I'm the one who has most experience. They just, I'm just put in that position. I'm also a teaching assistant. Anyways, let's get back to the art. The art is where we're at here. That's the point of the stream. We're not going off on any tangents. Music on. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. Music, turn on. I can't breathe. No, don't breathe.
get down to the bass line.
Oh. This stream might be longer than normal, honestly. It could be a 3-hour long stream. It just depends. I might just finish everything here, so I don't know. Skipping. Why the fuck is this shit open? I'm gonna start finishing up the mouth, honestly. What in the world is this? Changing this. Hold up. There we go. Alright. This is an instrumental only playlist. It shouldn't. It's like, what in the world? Classify these ad-libs or whatever you want to call them. What is this shit? Seriously, tell me. Tell me. This should not be in here. This is not just instrumental. I've heard that too many times, I think. We're just... Okay, there we go. This sounds like something that might be perfect. You know, this is like Minecraft, you know, we got like a Minecraft type vibe going on, you know. Alright, and it's gonna start picking up beat, and then it's gonna be magic. What in the... Okay, we're gonna let it go. It's a magical song, people. It's magical. Just let it go. I don't wanna feel it. I don't wanna. I don't care. We're good. We're Damn, that shit looks brown as. That looks brown as can be in camera. That is not. It's red. You'll see later. It looks like trash on camera. Trash. Why? This is lighting needs. I need better lighting. I need more lighting in. That's something I need to add for sure. Yeah. I'm gonna try that out real quick. Hold up. Okay. Um, I might end the stream here. Might stream later this weekend. Be later tonight, actually. But here, let's get a good view of this because this stream was more of a detail oriented stream, as you could see if you watched any of it. I was very tightly up inside of these areas. I guess you can see it slightly better now. Yeah. Well, anyways, you can kind of see it's like a mountainy greenish area with the color that's kind of similar to the skin color in the background right now. However, I'm planning on changing it slightly. Um, yeah, it's just Japan. I'm loving the way that like the eyes and the mouth and like the colors coming out of the skin or popping through. I might even eventually pop these colors out more, so it's like glowing, kind of shining out of the skin, and then it might even like lighten up this area more, and that's why instead of doing like a shadow with darker colors, I went with the lighter colors for the shadow. Made it look a little bit like a wind or with the water. It also just, man, I don't know, it makes it look kind of cool, in my opinion. Well, the point of this is to make it look cool. It's my goal here. If you look up closely though, here on this tree, it looks like texture. I did this whenever I made the tree. Yeah, and now it's hardened and everything. You can kind of see it's like a little bit like a bark, a little, That was kind of the point. I added gesso to it, added a little bit of texture, and I think I had actually it's gesso and um, gloss medium. So yeah, I think gesso and gloss medium was added to create that kind of thing. But we go into the background also. Got more mountains back there, back here as well. Um, yeah, and over here, same thing, different type of mountain, kind of. The purplish, bluish stuff coming right here. It's kind of supposed to be like smog in a shape of a tree. I have two different colors there, if you can see it, right? Can't really see much with the lighting. It's a lot better if I bring it outside a bit. Once we get the time lapse going and the final product, you'll see a better like image of this and you'll understand it better. I was gonna make this stream probably 3 hours. I was going to, but I need to do a couple things when it comes to my college work, etc. And we're hitting about the hour and a half point. It's not. I think YouTube's slowly stopping recommendations at this point as well. So the algo should probably reset the next time I stream, and we'll get more viewers. We'll keep growing. Eventually my goal is like 1,000 subs. I'll give away one of my pieces to a viewer, and we'll move on from there. If we get like milestones during streams as well, I'll end up giving away the art piece that we're working on for the week. It will be at that point probably once we hit 1,000 subs, just due because we will need that amount of people to get it. Because 50 likes is probably the minimum to where I would be willing to ship off one of these pieces and be paying for it myself and everything, shipping, and then all the time I put into this, and it's a custom piece which I have barely given to anybody. I have actually given nobody any of my artwork that it comes to acrylic. I've given some people stuff when it comes to Copic markers. However, that's Copic markers and they ain't gonna last forever. This will last a long time due to it being acrylic. I just sewed it down so that the canvas was it should last longer. And then I'm also stacking colors, which means that even if like the first layer of color comes off, the second layer should still be there. And refurbishing the painting won't be that too difficult. Um, yeah, the only thing that would be difficult was really getting the color matching. But with AI and everything, you can probably even do that your own house at this point. Okay, so the point, the point is, there's big stuff coming, people. There's big stuff coming, and you sticking around, coming by, watching, it really helps. Yeah, it helps me want to do more actually and upload more, and eventually you could even benefit from it. You're benefiting probably from watching if you enjoy the content, enjoying seeing some different creations in the monster lab that we have here. But other than that, I appreciate everyone's support. I really wish that like I had a better setup, so that people and like more engaging. Like I need to get a bot going in chat, a point system as well. And we'll be building an empire on this channel. We'll build an empire, an art empire, and it will be a very fantastic one at that. So, anyways, everybody, I appreciate you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Wait. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. We're about like 30 seconds away now from hitting the stream's 1.5 hour point. And we're just gonna make it to the 1.5 hour point. And we're gonna end it. But if we look here, the details I did today were pretty small. Like you wouldn't were able to see it when I was doing it when it was at a higher angle. But if you go up closely, you can see them better. Uh, what else did I do? The eyes. I did like this tracing around the mouth, that black tracing on the inside. around the mouth. That's one of the things we did. And then that the background a little bit. And yeah, I appreciate everybody watching. As I said, like I say every time, like I keep saying. And we hit the hour and a half point, so I'm gonna end it. I'll see y'all in the next one. Time lights out. Peace.